How's it going, guys? It's K Cars, and in this video I'm going to be explaining all the mods that I have on this 2016 Dodge Challenger RT ScatPack shaker. So let's just get right into the video. The first mod that I got on this car was actually I don't even know if you would consider this a mod, but I'm pretty sure it was window tint. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. As you can see, the windows are a little bit darker. That's how it was stock right there on the windshield. And the window tint makes it look a lot better in my opinion. It just matches everything a lot better. It looked pretty bad when you could just see straight through the window. I didn't like that at all. Pretty sure this is like, I honestly don't even remember what percent tint this is, but it's like the legal limit here. So it's as dark as you could go without getting questioned by the police. So in my opinion, this was a really good mod, if you even consider it that. I believe the window tint was a little bit over $100. So it's for these two windows and then these small windows and then also the back. So for that, it was a little bit over $100. The next mod that I got on this car is actually a mid muffler delete. So what that is, it's basically the car has two like muffler things. It's a muffler, there's two of them in the middle, and then there's two resonators in the back. So what I got is a mid muffler delete. So they basically just cut off the mid mufflers and then welded in a piece of straight pipe, so that actually made the car a lot louder. Also made it a bit more raspy, so if you don't like raspy cars, then you probably shouldn't get a mid muffler delete. But if you want more sound, then this is definitely like the cheapest way to get more sound, and it sounds really good in my opinion. I actually posted a video dedicated just to the muffler delete. Posted that a while ago, I don't even remember how long. If you want to watch that video, make sure to go check it out on my channel. With the mid muffler delete, you actually don't have to get a tune. It won't really make much of a difference to that. It just changes the sound. I believe the mid muffler delete was right around $100 as well, and it's, like I said, it's the cheapest way to get more sound for a car like this, so it was really worth it. So if you want to get more sound out of your Challenger or Charger, then definitely go for a mid muffler delete. Next mod that I got on this car was actually a Billet Technology oil catch can, and what that does, it catches all the used up oil, and it pretty much, I'm actually going to show you guys right now. So right there is the oil catch can. It's this thing right here. So what it does, it actually replaces the PCV line or something like that. I'm not a mechanic, so I'm not sure exactly what it's called. But as you can see, I have the shaker, so you do have to take the shaker off to install it. If you want to see how to install it, I do have an installation tutorial on my channel explaining exactly how to do it. And I feel like I did a good job, so you definitely want to go check that video out. So what an oil catch can does is it basically catches all the used up oil that would go back into your engine. I'm not sure of the exact term for it. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but I know these cars do have a lot of blow-by, which is what it's called, and that's what the oil catch can basically catches. So the last time I emptied out my catch can was about after 5,000 miles. And it was like a third of the way full, so I'm probably gonna start emptying it out like every 2 oil changes. I feel like that's enough for an oil catch can. So like I said, the oil catch can was about 120 bucks. It's from Billet Technology. It's just the silver one, nothing special about it. I didn't customize it or anything because I didn't want to pay like 200 bucks for an oil catch can. And Billet Technology is a pretty good brand from what I've heard and from what I've experienced with them. So I highly recommend Billet Technology if you want to get an oil catch can for your Challenger or Charger. Now let's get to my favorite mod that I've done to this car, which is actually Cooks, long tube headers, and catless mid pipes. So this was definitely the biggest mod that's on this car. I did that like last year, something like that. I went to OST Dyno. They did the install and tune. They did an amazing job on that, and I'm definitely gonna go back to them when I get the Corsa Extreme Cat back. Now let me tell you guys about the headers. So like I said, it's the Cooks 1 7/8 inch long tube headers. I didn't get the 2-inch headers because I've heard that those are only for like high horsepower cars, like 700 or 800 horsepower or over that. That's why I got the 1 7/8 inch. I also got the catless mid pipes to free up some horsepower and add a lot more sound. Yes, it does smell like gas and you do smell like smoke everywhere you go, but in my opinion, it's definitely worth it. The sound and the horsepower gain are worth it just from that. I believe this car did gain about 48 horsepower after the custom dyno tune that OST Dyno did. That shows you how much horsepower these cars actually can gain just from headers and catless mid pipes. Now this mod was definitely the most expensive just for the parts. The headers alone were about $1,000 and I got that on the Black Friday sale. The mid pipes were another 500, something like that. And then when I went to OST Dyno, the install was a lot and the dyno tune was also a lot. It was about like, I don't even remember. I don't really want to remember, to be honest, but if you want to know the exact prices, posted a video called Dodge Challenger ScatPack long tube headers review, something like that. That's a video where I talk about all the pricing for everything about the headers. So if you want to learn more about those, definitely go check out that video. But in my opinion, it was definitely worth it. Definitely worth the money, the time that it spent at OC Dyno, which was about a week. Sounds a lot better with the headers and the callus mid pipes. So the most recent mod that I put on this car are actually these rock guards from ZL1 add-ons. They're actually on the front and the back right here, as you can see. Sorry, the car's kind of dirty. I also got a diffuser from ZL1 add-ons, which really looks awesome. I actually do have an install tutorial on both of these items and a review and unboxing. So if you want to watch those, go check out my channel for those videos. These rock guards, I think they were like 80 bucks for a set of 4, the front and rear. And what they do is basically they just guard your paint from all the rocks that would be flying up into it. And the paint actually already has a few rock chips. They're not really that visible unless you're looking for them. So I'm really hoping these rock guards are going to do their job and stop all the rocks from hitting the paint right over here. The rear rock guards actually work the same way. They're a little bit smaller. There's actually not that many rock chips that I found on the paint here in the back. They definitely look good. You can see that's what it looks like. I feel like it adds a little bit more, like a better look to the car. The diffuser is definitely one of my favorite things about this car. I installed this by myself with some help. If you want to watch the installation tutorial, I posted that a few weeks ago. It actually was a little bit difficult to install, but easier than I was expecting. There's no drilling required. All you do is you take out the push pins, there's 4 of them, and you literally just drill the back of it into that. Then there's 2 little screws that attaches to the cross member of the differential. So it was pretty simple. You just need help from a second person just to hold it up. Now I'm going to tell you guys some future plans that I have for this car, and I actually have quite a bit planned. It's just, I don't know when I'm going to do it because I want to keep the car reliable and I don't want to spend a bunch of money on it. But the first thing that I'm planning to get is maybe a Corsa Extreme catback, and I've heard those are really expensive. They're like 2,000 bucks just for the catback. So not sure when that's going to happen. Maybe soon, hopefully soon. But I'm definitely going to get the ones with the quad black tips, and I think it'll match the car very well. Not sure how much louder it's going to be, but it's definitely going to sound more aggressive. I know it'll probably be a little bit more raspy, which I really don't mind. I know a lot of people don't like a raspy exhaust, but I don't mind it. I just want it to be really loud, honestly. I don't care if people hate me for it. I want it to be loud. Now don't get me wrong, it's already pretty loud with the long tube headers and the callus mid pipes and the mid muffler delete, but with the Corsa Extreme catback, I think it would be a little bit louder. Paul from Family Cruisin' actually did have the same exhaust catback that I would be getting. He had that on his purple Hellcat. It sounded extremely good. He also had callus mid pipes. He just had the stock headers on there. And honestly, I feel like it was louder than this car, even though this car has the long tube headers. So I guess that's how much of a difference the Corsa Extreme catback would make to this car. So that's the first thing I want to do to this car. And the next thing might be a cam. I'm thinking maybe a Comp 270, nothing crazy. I just want to get some chop out of the car and make it a little bit faster. I'm trying to get to like 500 wheel horsepower. It's at 470 right now. So I feel like a cam would definitely get it over 500 and it would make it sound a lot better. Definitely when it's idling, and a little bit louder when it's driving. Other than that, I guess like a Pro Charger D1X would be pretty cool, but those are like 8,000 bucks from what I've heard. So that's not going to be happening for a long time. Like I said, I do want to keep this car reliable, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to do the cam, but I'm definitely thinking about the Corsa Extreme catback sometime in the near future. So drop your comments down below. Let me know if you think I should get the Corsa Extreme catback, and let me know what kind of cam you think I should get for this car if I end up actually getting one. Also comment down below if you have any suggestions for mods that I should do to this car, or if you have any video suggestions that you would like me to do. During the winter, I am going to be posting some more Jeep videos, like driving in the snow, stuff like that, just like I did last year with the Jeep. So that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the Jeep content, because I know I definitely enjoy making those videos and going off-roading and driving in the snow. I did drive this car in the snow last year, which wasn't a lot of fun because I barely made it home. So guys, like I said, if you have any questions or video suggestions or mod suggestions, make sure to drop those down in the comments. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope I bring myself to do all those mods that I told you guys I will do. And make sure to check out some of my other videos on my channel. I post all types of car content like drag racing, Challenger videos, Jeep videos, car shows, car meets, stuff like that, vlogs. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching.
Right.